Move over, kids, because tomorrow is the long-awaited, much-anticipated Nintendo Fall/Winter Direct. Oh, buddy, this is a flat-out Nintendo Direct, all hands on deck, because they're not saying Nindies Direct, which talk about indie games. They're not saying Smash Direct, where they talk about Smash Brothers. This is a Nintendo Direct. The whole kit and caboodle could be talked about in this 35-minute time frame. That's what they announced. Whoa, buddy, what could they talk about in this video? We're just going to talk about tomorrow's Nintendo Direct and what could happen, because a lot of times people get their expectations up here. They just keep bringing it up, 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 up. And it's not, look at that, the expectations. It's out of frame. And then when Nintendo doesn't give you everything you want, you're like, well, that sucked, even though there's just a plethora of awesome things that Nintendo did announce, or they went into, or they were just like, we never said we were going to even talk about that, and yet we're over here saying, whoa, buddy, where's my Advance Wars Remastered 1 through everything? I want the whole catalog of GameCube games. So let's bring our expectations back into frame and talk what could happen. First off, this is what I expect to see. I made a list of some things that I expected to see. First off, I think we're going to get a lot of Mario Party info. Mario Party comes out October 5th. I was not aware of that, actually, up until like 3 days ago. But it's coming out October 5th. So I think we're going to get a lot of Mario Party footage, which will probably make a lot of people mad. We're probably going to get a solid 5 to 8 minutes of Mario Party, and people are probably going to get a little upset about that, because, well, people, again, their expectations. But Nintendo, if you remember, when the Splatoon 2 Octopath Traveler expansion pack and Mario Tennis came out during that Direct, we got a lot of footage from that, and Nintendo is just showcasing the games that are coming out almost immediately. If you notice, they didn't showcase it earlier in their year. They did not showcase it really that much, even at E3, even though that was their number 2 spotlight game. They kind of, for the most part, not with Smash Brothers, but for the most part with every other game, they released a lot of information, a lot of footage closer to the date, and now that we are super close, Mario Party is probably going to be the game that we get a lot of footage for, along with Pokemon. Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu. I could see us getting way more footage than we have gotten in the past with these two games. Maybe not Pokemon, because the Pokemon company kind of handles their own thing, but they're also still under the Nintendo umbrella, so I could see Nintendo doing that. This Nintendo Direct advertised specifically says Switch and 3DS, so we're probably going to see Luigi's Mansion, the port of Luigi's Mansion, and I don't know, I think the Dylan game still hasn't come out. I wouldn't be surprised if there's 1 or 2 more 3DS games that we haven't heard about, but I wouldn't be surprised if there isn't in the same light. But Nintendo 3DS, it's still 2DS, whatever it is, it's still selling like gangbusters, and Nintendo is still releasing versions of the 2DS to make people buy it. I think a purple one is coming out in just a couple, like, this holiday season. Super Mario U is coming, apparently. This is pretty much confirmed in the bag by the back channels of the video game rumor mill, and I would say always be careful about listening to rumors, but I heard rumors of September 6th for the longest time now, and it turned out to be true, and these same people who got this rumor right are saying Super Mario U from the Wii U is coming over, so I guess we can expect to see that. They'll probably change it, though. It'll probably be Super Mario Switch, and I believe it is coming with both the Super Mario original one and Super Luigi Brothers combined, and it'll be an enhanced version. Probably going to skip this one when it does eventually come out, because there's just too much stuff. But I feel that if you haven't played it on the Wii U, then this is a good game for kids. This is definitely a good game for kids. Scratch that. I'm going to get it. Nintendo, making me spend money twice. The online service will probably be here as well. It's just so freaking close. I mean, the end of September, and we're at the beginning of September. We're almost at the end of week 1 of September, and that's, what, 3 more weeks to go? So the online service is probably going to be a little more explained. If they don't, I'll see a lot of the the Switch, Nintendo channels, gaming channels will probably cause a big ruckus saying, why didn't they tell us? Honestly, I mean, I've read what they had to say. It's pretty much self-explanatory to me, but it would be cool if we saw Reggie or the guy underneath Reggie explain it just for whatever, you know. They got 35 minutes to fill. Maybe they could give us 2 minutes of the online service just to say it. Maybe they'll reveal all 20 games. I wouldn't be surprised if we get some footage of Valkyrie Chronicles number uno, because in Japan, it has, I even announced it like a couple days ago, but in Japan, they just really showed off the trailer for the Valkyrie Chronicles number 1, because number 4 is coming out at the end of this month. Number 1's coming out in October, so I could see Nintendo showcasing that, and I hope they do. Remember, this Direct isn't necessarily for people who are just Googling Nintendo every single hour like me, okay? This is for people coming from all walks of life, and a lot of people still don't know about Valkyrie Chronicles 4 even, let alone number 1 is coming out in October. So let's have a couple minutes of that. Let's give this franchise a little bit of a chance here, people. I could see Nintendo talking about their mobile game. They've done it in the past with Directs. They spotlight their upcoming mobile game, and it's just a no-brainer. It's about to launch, so why not? I think it's an RPG, an action RPG, and it's free to start, so that's probably going to be a new IP. So that's interesting, Nintendo launching a new IP exclusively for mobile. I mean, pretty surprising to me. A pretty bold, gutsy move even. Labo, I know Labo has been kind of treated as a separate entity, almost like part of like a toy line, but it's crossing over now a lot more so with the Labo Kit number 3 and Mario Kart. And Mario Kart is on, like, if you don't own Mario Kart, you might not even own a Switch at this point. I think everybody owns Mario Kart on the Switch except for like 2 people. There's a steering wheel now, it's compatible, so I could see them kind of spotlighting that. Smash Brothers is probably going to be talked about just a little bit. I would love if they just pretty much opened the Direct with a reveal of a Smash Brothers character and then ended the Direct with the reveal of a Smash Brothers character and didn't mention it at all. But they've got like 75 characters. I can't even remember. I think it's 70 characters in Smash Brothers right now. So if they don't announce a new character, I'm totally cool with that too. There's just so many in there. And if we were to go third party, that would be a bomb that everyone would be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they got. I would think Lara Croft, actually, from Tomb Raider. Could you imagine? I could see her being in. She is an icon of video gaming. The wish list from me would be anything Zelda. Just anything Zelda. Give me anything Zelda. I don't think it'll happen. This is a pure wish list. I would love a Skyward Sword port. I would love the prototype of Breath of the Wild that was done in the vein of Zelda number 1 to also be released. I would just love any inkling of a new Zelda game, but I don't know, probably not going to happen. If there was a 3DS Zelda game, I would still be, that would be all I would need. So that's a wish list. Anything Zelda. Fallout 3 and 4 would be on my wish list. I'll take what I can get when it comes to Fallout on my Nintendo system, because just let's get one over. We'll prove ourselves. We'll buy it up, drink down those Nuka-Colas, and we'll show you that we will support Fallout on the Nintendo Switch. Rockstar as well. Pretty much expecting Grand Theft Auto to come out on the Switch. Now, I am not a Grand Theft Auto fan. I never played it, but I hope it does come to the Nintendo Switch. I will not buy it. I'm not going to support that one. I'm sorry. I'm not going to support that one. I don't like playing as pretty much a drug dealer as the protagonist. I'm not making a commentary on it, though. Please don't get all upset with me. Just, it's not my type of game. But Red Dead Redemption is. I know number 2 is coming out. I don't see that getting on the Switch, but I would love number 1 to come on the Switch, and I'm hoping we get something like that announced. That would be cool. Red Dead on it, Fallout 3 and 4. I know they're separate companies, but I hope. And I hope Grand Theft Auto comes out. If it does come on the Switch, it's probably going to be just kind of announced or dropped like Diablo was. But yeah, I just don't see it really being announced because you get all these family-friendly games and then you see Grand Theft Auto on a 35-minute Nintendo Direct. It would be weird to see it. I can see it coming to the Switch, but I can't see it announced on an actual Direct. Anything Advance Wars, I don't care if it's a remake or if it's going to be a new one. I hope it's a new one, and I hope the remakes just go on the Virtual Console or whatever, the Netflix thing that happens. I hope that the old Advance Wars go on the Netflix type thing for renting games on the online service, and a new Advanced Wars come out. And of course, Animal Crossing. That's my number one game on the wish list because we already know a core Pokemon game, a Metroid game, a Yoshi game. We know those are coming. So my wish list is Animal Crossing. I think this would be the thing that would bring the Nintendo Direct over the top. But I don't want to get my hopes up too high on that one. So what about you? What about your expectations, your hopes, your dreams for tomorrow's Nintendo Switch? Now remember though, get your expectations back down to earth. We're probably going to get a solid 8 minutes of Mario Party tomorrow. So just realize that's going to happen because Nintendo still has to sell these products that are just coming out. But what do you think? Please, in the comments below, give me your hopes, dreams, aspirations for Nintendo's Direct tomorrow. And also, I did say in a video or two ago that I would give this away if I hit 900 by the next Nintendo Direct. Well, the next Nintendo Direct happened a good solid 72 hours later, apparently. So I'm going to say that December 7th, if I hit 900 subscribers by December 7th, the day that Smash releases, I will straight up mail you this. Free shipping, free everything. I would like if you could just tell a couple people about my channel. Maybe just ask one of your friends to take a peek. And if you like this video, please like it. If you don't, please hit down. I don't care. I'm a big boy. I'll take the criticism. Also, click the bell because then you get an email notification whenever I do one of these videos. And I've been doing like 2 or 3 a week now, and I should probably tone back a little, but I just can't help it. I love talking to you guys, so thank you for joining the channel and just watching this video. It's dangerous to go alone, people. I'll see you tomorrow at 6 p.m. for Nintendo Direct.